Hello and welcome. This is Times of Republic News. You're watching Talk of the State. I'm CP Nawin. Today, the whole show is built around just one question. A lot of you keep asking me this. Some ask it as a complaint. Some genuinely want to know. The thing is, why does Chief Minister Vijay go after the DMK so much? Yesterday in Karur, his whole speech was DMK, DMK, and DMK. Why? So I'm not going to give you an emotional answer. I'm going to give you an answer backed by proof. So because that's how this show works, for everything I say, there is a document behind it, and the final call, I leave that to you. Let's get into it. First, let me be very clear about one thing. Vijay going after the DMK is not personal anger. It's not hatred for one man. His point is simple. When I say something, I don't just talk, I show it with action. He said it himself in Karur in plain words, talk less, work more. That's our policy. Okay, so if that's his claim, let's test it. Just talk or real action. To test it, let's take one example and go all the way in, and that example is the Senthil Balaji case. Now I'm going to be very careful here because this is a live court case. Every line I say is straight from a document. It's not my opinion. So what is this case? People call it the cash for job case. In plain words, money was taken, jobs were promised. So when did this happen? Between 2011 and 2016. Back then, Senthil Balaji was the transport minister in the AIADMK government. Hold on that. This is a case from his AIADMK time. So later he crossed over to the DMK, became a minister there too. So one case, two parties, and there is no big surprise. Like even monkeys jump very less than Senthil Balaji. It's not my words, it's people words. Almost they say he's into every party. He was in every party. So again, what's the charge? For transport jobs, driver, conductor, mechanic, money was allegedly collected. Even the interview marks were allegedly fixed. All of this is written in a document filed in court in 2021. Whose names are in that document? Senthil Balaji, his brother Ashok Kumar, and his brother-in-law Mr. Kartik, and some transport officials as well. One person who complained said 2 crore 31 lakh rupees was handed over to Senthil Balaji with his brother and brother-in-law right there. Now, all of this is a charge. It's what's written in the court papers. It has not been proven yet. So I'm not saying he stole. I'm saying this is what the paper says. That difference matters a lot. So then what happened? Based on all this, the ED, that's a central agency that handles money cases, filed a case, and on 14th June 2023, Senthil Balaji was arrested. By then, he was a DMK minister as well. He stayed in jail for more than 15 months. That is like more than a year, isn't it? Here's a part I have to be straight with you about, because if I skip it, I'm fooling you. In September 2024, the Supreme Court gave him bail. Some people will say, see, he got a bail, so he's innocent. Definitely, Senthil Balaji is not innocent. I'm sure about it. No, so that's the wrong way to read it. Why did the court give bail? Simple. The trial was dragging on for years, and they can't keep a man locked up that long before it's even finished. So that's it. That's the reason, nothing more. He's not genuine at all. But in the very same order, the court said something else, and almost nobody tells you this part. The court said it could not say there was no case against him, and because there was a worry that he might tamper with the witnesses, they put tough conditions on him. Hand over your passport, don't go near the witnesses. So bail is not a clean chit. The case is still very much alive. The court itself said it can't say there's no case. Why I'm being this honest? Because the next point is the whole art of today's show. And to get it, you needed this. Now listen closely. This is the most important thing I want to tell you today. To put a former minister on trial, you need one permission from the government. That's the rule. The ED can't just do it on its own. The government has to say, yes, go ahead and do it. What did the DMK government do at the time? They said no. Think about that. Their own party's minister, corruption charges on him. The ED asks, give us permission to put him on trial. And the DMK government says, no, not at all. How we can do that? That was about 7 months back. Then the government changes. Vijay becomes chief minister. This May, the ED asks for the same permission again. This time, the file reaches the chief minister's table. Chief Minister Vijay clears that file and sends it to the governor. And the governor gives the green light to put Senthil Balaji on trial. So now, do you see it? Same minister, same case, same request from the ED. Under the DMK, no, don't put him on trial. Under Vijay, go ahead, I have cleared it. So that's what he means by talk less, work more. He didn't just stand on a stage and shout, I'll end corruption. So he cleared the trial of a man from his own old circle without no hesitation. So what the DMK tried to protect, Vijay handed straight to the court. Once you get this one example, you understand why Vijay goes after the DMK. His line is simple. You talk, I act. So, and in Karur yesterday, he gave more examples of exactly that. Let me give you his own words. On bribes, he told the crowd, if anyone asks you for a bribe, tell them you can't pay. So, tell them even this. And tell them, my brother is with me, my uncle is with me. So, see, that is Vijay almost like. Every people voted for him only for these reasons, a big bond between people and him. So if someone forces you, just say, this is my Vijay, this is my Vijay's government, I can't pay it. That is so beautiful to hear, right? So on a Chennai flyover, a tender was floated at nearly double the normal cost. We dug it out, found it and cancelled it. Who knows how many more crores of corruption we'll find as we keep digging these. And then that line that's all over social media. Money or people? So that was a question. If someone asked him, money or people? My people are what matters always to me. So he even took a dig. The more we dig, the more of them will get caught. See the pattern. Every one of these is tied to an action. So the flyover cancelled, Senthil Balaji trial cleared. It's never just an allegation, it's an allegation plus a move. Now let's step back and see the big picture. In the Senthil Balaji matter, there's a clear pattern. When trouble lands on their own man, they block his trial. This isn't on-off. It's a habit, using power to shield their own people. So Vijay's way is the exact opposite. Even if he's my man, if he did wrong, let the court handle it. I won't stay in the way. So in Karur, he said it himself, in my cabinet, ministers or MLA, whoever touches the people's money, I'll throw them out. So is this just a dialogue for the stage? Definitely no. The Senthil Balaji file proved it. And that's the real reason Vijay hates the DMK. It's not hate. He wants to show one clear difference. They covered up, I let it go. And remember what he said about the people who lost their families. I'm sitting at home with that pain and you mock me. You pin the blame on me. So when you attack a man like that and he answers with a document instead of just anger, that lands harder than any insult. And Vijay's giving back way is just mind-blowing in every move. So now there's one thing I absolutely have to say, because this is what makes this channel different from the rest. There's exactly one thing about Senthil Balaji nobody should rush to talk about: the Karur incident. In the bail order that came out yesterday, the judge said it clearly. Senthil Balaji is not named in the Karur case. There's no charge in it about any plot to bring down the government. So, the cash for jobs case is one thing, the Karur case is a totally different thing. Don't mix the two. Speak only where there's a paper. Where there's no paper, I just stay quiet. So that's what being honest means. And honestly, that's Vijay's work too. So working with the documents, yeah, that's exactly what we do here. Alright, let's wrap up today's Talk of the State. The question, Why does Vijay go after the DMK so much? The answer is he wants to show one clear difference. The DMK government refused to let Senthil Balaji be put on trial. Vijay's government cleared it. That's not a dialogue, that's a document. So I won't push a verdict on you. I put the papers in front of you. The verdict is yours. If this was useful, share it, drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe and hit the bell icon. By the people, for the people, I am CP Nawin. This has been Times of Republic News. Thank you and vanakkam.